All right, welcome back, guys. This is episode 2 of my full mentorship series. We are going to be talking about what you need to change with your personality in order to have the best percentage chance to succeed. Okay, this is not going to be a super long video. I'm not going to yap too much. I know you guys are already motivated, and I know you guys have heard pretty much everything before, but hear me out, is actually going to be good stuff. So let's get right into it. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. I do recommend taking notes. Get a notebook and write this stuff down, okay? I'll wait a second. I don't want you guys scrolling on your phone during this. Trust me, it's not going to be that boring, okay? I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's talk about what you need to do. Very first thing, I got this from Andrew Tate. All right, you guys probably have heard it before. You need to understand that other people in your niche, other people around you, that is not your enemies, okay? That is your competition. There is a big difference, okay? The only enemy that you need to have is the best version of yourself. So here's what I want you to do in your notebook right now. Write down arch nemesis, okay? This is going to be your enemy. And I want you to write down 20 to 30 things. You can pause the video in a second that the absolute perfect version of you would do. Okay, I'll give you some ideas. Never scroll on social media, okay? Never fall for girls, never text girls or anything, all right? Never waste a millisecond of time. Never skip the gym, never eat any junk food. Always watch 4 hours of like actual good stuff a day, like learn everything. Write down 20 to 30 things right now. You can pause the video that the perfect version of you would do. Okay, now that you have that done, you need to understand that this is your enemy. Okay, this is who you want to be. Every day when you wake up, your mind needs to be on this. You can tape this to your wall, okay? And remember that this person, every single day that you are not doing these tasks, that version of you is getting ahead, more ahead, more ahead, more ahead. And now it takes a little bit of maturity, but you need to realize that there are people out there doing that. Okay, I know I said your enemy is not the same as your competition, but you do need to realize that there are people out there doing every single thing that you wrote down perfectly. Every single time that you fuck up and you don't do something right, you are falling behind. Okay, let's go into the next slide. So I need you guys to remember that. Next, I need you guys to stop being lazy. Okay, right now, if you're on your phone, bro, put the phone down, okay? Stop scrolling at night. You need to be working or studying until you're so tired that your eyes go out, all right? Do not go out too much. A lot of people get mad at me for this. Call me a loser all you want, okay? You can go out with friends, sure, but once you get a little bit deep into the rabbit hole, every time you go out, it's gonna feel like wasted time, which is good. That is perfect, okay? Listen, remember, I'm teaching you guys how to get rich. I'm not teaching you guys how to be the perfect human, okay? I'm not saying you're going to be the most healthy. You're not going to be the most happy. Definitely not. I am trying to get you guys rich. I am telling you guys what I did personally. Do not go out too much. I don't care if you need to do something and your best friend texts you, yo, let's go to this party. Say no, okay? Say no. Be a man. I do recommend working out, all right? I do recommend it because you do need to better yourself as a man. Okay, so go to the gym and you have time. I should have written on here, you have time. People that say they don't have enough time haven't done something that I really recommend you do. Next time that you sit down to do some work, okay, like some deep work that you need to do, get your phone, go into a stopwatch, and every time, every second that you are actually working, keep the stopwatch running. But then every time where you sit back, pause it. You will be shocked to see that you actually do 20 minutes of deep work, okay? Now I want you guys to think, how much could I get accomplished if I did 6 hours of hard work a day? And then you need to understand that your arch nemesis is doing 12 hours a day, okay? You can always, always, always do more. Volume is key. You can always do more. You should never try to switch anything up in your business, in your hustle, in your life until you're trying what has already worked in the past 10 times harder, okay? Let's say you make a couple bucks off TikTok for posting TikToks, all right? And you're like, I'm not getting as many views as I want. Post 10 times the amount of content and see if that helps. If it doesn't, then you think about switching it up. But 99% of the time, volume is the answer. Next, falling for lust, okay? I'm not going to get in depth. You guys know what I'm talking about. You need to stop now, okay? If you cannot control something as simple as that, you might as well give up all hopes of ever being rich and being in that top 0.1%, okay? If you can't even do this. And that applies with everything. So let's talk about your personality, all right? And this is something that I am very passionate about because it's something that I struggle with a lot. You need to be nice to everyone. You need to be mature, okay? The biggest thing that we are looking for right now is emotional maturity, okay? That's not getting sad and that's not getting angry with people. I'll get to that next point. So I need you guys to be nice to everyone. And I'll come out right now. I have not always been nice with everyone. I used to get mad when I'd see the other resellers. They'd go out, they'd be scamming my customers and everything, be scamming my customers. They'd be coming onto my live, calling me a fraud, calling, oh, you're so ugly, kill yourself, blah, blah. And I'd get mad at them. I'd go out, I'd be like, bro, what's your problem? You can't. There is absolutely no point ever to get mad at someone. And you can think, prove me wrong right now. What is a single scenario in life that getting mad at someone is going to better the scenario? It won't. Ever, okay? And this takes a lot of emotional maturity. So be nice to everyone, including your parents, okay? This is a big thing. I've talked about in the past. Your parents are sometimes going to try to bring you down, all right? I know mine have. It's going to be very hard for them to understand that they wasted a majority of their life on getting a job, going to college. They're not going to like to see you succeed. And then you're like, oh, my parents are best, or like, way better than that. Okay, that's you guys. I apologize, but be nice to everyone, okay? Being mature is a big thing because I know you guys think you're mature, but I want to give you guys a little example right now. What if someone walks up to you on the street right now and said, and it's like some little, some short guy, and he comes like, oh, you're ugly, and like, you're a bitch, like, I hate you. Are you going to get mad at him? You're probably going to be like, yo, what'd you say? But there's no reason to say that. There's no reason, okay? You need to think logically, and this goes with everything. So bring me to my next point. Do not fall for rage bait ever in your entire life, okay? Something that I struggle with. I get mad when I have a bunch of comments on TikTok saying stuff that is just objectively wrong. Saying like, oh, you are the supplier. You're scamming your fans. Here's what I could do. I could go message them. Hey, here's proof that that's not it. Do they want to accept that? No. So if you know that the person you're arguing with is never going to let you win, what is the point in wasting a millisecond on them? Okay? Guys, this applies for everything, okay? Let's say there's a girl out there who went up to you, you're never going to be rich, you're always going to be broke. A couple years later, you get rich. Are you going to go back and flex? You shouldn't. It doesn't matter. You need to be mature. Very, very, very mature, okay? Am I saying I'm perfect? Not at all. As I said, this is something I struggle with, but this is something that you need to be attentive to and understand. I promise this will put you above so many people if you can master emotional maturity. I'll give you guys a million examples right now. Your favorite celebrity right now on Twitter, I bet if some other guy went, added them in a tweet, oh, hey, you're a loser, blah, 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 they're going to try to snap back with something smart because they're got rage baited, okay? Don't get rage baited, ever. In your entire life, I promise your life will change. Next is understanding that you are different. If you're on this video right now, I'm assuming that you actually have a brain and you want to get rich and you're serious about getting rich. You need to understand that your friends, your parents, your teachers, pretty much anyone you're going to see in real life is not like you. They have a different mindset than you, okay? I'm not saying they don't have the same goal as you, and this is a big thing. Pretty much everybody's goal is the same. Okay, even the people that say they don't want to be rich, their goal is the same. They have just gotten so far down on the list where they are so lazy, they have 100% guaranteed in their own mind that they are never going to be rich. So they just start coming out and saying, I don't even want to be rich. Money's not everything. I don't care. Because they are so sure that they won't make it work. You need to distance yourself from these people. Do not even speak to these people. Don't even look at them, okay? No one is going to understand you, okay? This is something, I still live at home. I'm moving out soon, but I still live at home right now. I like my parents. Do they understand what I do? Not in the slightest, okay? And here's the thing. It's not even that these people don't understand the logic behind what you're doing. They know you want to get rich. You can explain to them, I'm buying these items, I'm selling them. They understand that, but they will never understand why you are working so hard, okay? Another thing that I wrote down. People like you People will support your business until you get above them. Done. They are going to hate you. Okay, I have experienced this a lot. I know you guys probably don't think of me as like have went through a bunch of hardships or everything, because as you guys know me, I've probably always been more on the successful side, but you probably won't know, like, this is my 30th TikTok account, or 35th. I have had a lot of TikTok accounts. I've had a lot. That's why my name on TikTok is Jaspers3. My name's not even Jasper. I don't even know anyone. It's because it started out as an alt account. All right. I have tried for so long to have a decent TikTok account because I've always wanted a community and I've always wanted to help people. I know it sounds like, yeah, you just want to sell your suppliers. Sure, I want to make money. It is for extra money. But I truly do want to help people. I feel like that will make me feel very good if you guys learn at least a little bit from these videos and it helps you be successful. I'm not asking for anything in return. You don't have to comment and say it's a good video. Fuck me, I don't care. So yeah, you need to understand that people are going to support you until you get above them. How do you combat against this? You can't. It is a losing battle, okay? So what you can do is not tell people. So there's something called dopamine talk. And it's if I'm sitting here right now with my friend on call, yeah, man, and then we're going to go to Dubai, and then I'm going to have a 20K month. I get dopamine from saying that. You might not realize it, but you do also. You get dopamine when you talk about future success. And there's a little part in your brain that's like, okay, we've already done it. You know, we can chill. You can't. You need to keep your foot on the gas pedal at all time. Here's another thing though. This is getting like a little bit deeper into like religion and spirituality, but don't fall for a bunch of superstitions. And I'll notice myself doing this, okay? Like for some stuff, I'm like, okay, am I doing this to actually benefit, or am I doing this as more of a superstition? Like what I just said, like dopamine talk, I do that for the logical reason of I do not want dopamine from speaking about it. Make sure you aren't doing it just because I'm saying this. All right, and then you're realizing, oh, if I do it, it's going to lower my chances of getting rich. You don't want to fall into that trap, okay? And I'm not going to get a whole lot into religion, but it's the same way. You need to realize that you are doing stuff for the love of God and not because you don't want to be on his bad side, all right? That's not how it works, and that just comes with maturity, blah, blah, blah. Next part, don't be too performative, okay? Sounds like a joke. I am dead serious, okay? I have a lot of journals. I have like 4 journals that I write in every day, okay? I have a lot of stuff, but I feel like I was doing some of it as a superstition. Back in November of last year, when I stopped journaling, I started making a lot less money on Depop, and then one of my main Depop accounts ended up getting banned, okay? So I guess in my mind, I've always kind of done it as like a superstition, like, oh, if I stop, but don't do that, okay? Am I saying to journal? Yeah, I like journaling. I think it is a good idea, but it does not matter nearly as much as you think, okay? Neither does cold showers. Neither does waking up, stretching, going outside, doing all that stuff. It doesn't matter. You know what matters? I really hope it's the next slide. Raw action. This is the only thing that matters, is raw action, okay? It'll win every time in every single thing. Look what I wrote. A stupid and absolute idiot who will do the work will always outperform by a lot a genius thinker. You can think all you want. You can journal all you want. You are never going to get past somebody who just wakes up and does what needs to be done, okay? I'm saying that right now. The second this video is done, get to work on whatever you're doing. If it's reselling, get to work. Go on Depop, start researching, scroll the supplier's catalog, put in a $400 order, okay? You need to get to work. Start posting on those socials I talked about before. And don't worry, guys, in the upcoming episodes, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. But I'm pretty sure that we covered most of this. You need to take everything serious, okay? Everything needs to be serious. I know a lot of my audience is young. Pretty much all you guys are in high school, and it's very easy to get distracted, okay? And I'm not saying don't enjoy high school, but you can enjoy it while still doing this stuff. And it just depends on your priorities. Like I said before, I am not the guy to go to if you want to live a happy, amazing, healthy life. I'm trying to get you guys rich. Do I believe that when you're rich, you're going to be happy? Of course. But yeah, everything that I stated before, this isn't going to make you like the best man. I literally said don't talk to girls at all, all right? I'm not saying you're going to live a happy life. I am simply trying to get you guys rich. So Understand what your life could be, okay? This hit me a while ago when I was like 14. When you see all the people, all of us watch Andrew Tate vlogs and everything. We see him out in Dubai. We see him out in Miami. You need to, right now, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to fully understand and accept that that could be you 100%. It's not even close to being crazy to say that. In this generation, I know you guys might not have a lot of friends who are super successful. I do, okay? It is so insanely common in this online community for people to reach that level, okay? I promise you 100%, never let anybody tell you that it's even unlikely. It's not unlikely. It's unlikely that you go back and get a 9 to 5 after watching this video, after being exposed to this side of the internet and seeing how much money these young people are making. It would be absolutely absurd if in 10 years you clock in at your 9 to 5. Oh man, what could have been? That is insane. And I truly don't think that'll happen for a large percentage of you guys, okay? I truly think you guys will be successful. I do. I think I will be very successful. I think you guys will be also. So understand what your life could be. Another part, Andrew Tate said this. Right now, I want you guys to imagine this and write this in your notebook, all right? Write down what car you would drive. If everything I said before, everything that your arch nemesis is doing, we're going back to that, always going to the gym, always working 10 hours a day. 2 years ago, 24 months ago, what if you started? You'd make 5K your first month, 20K the next, 50K the next. It's so much easier than you guys think, because even now, me and everybody I know is lazy. You guys don't believe me. I get it. Trust me. I woke up today. I might have did 15 minutes of work. Okay. And I'm very mad at myself for that. But going on the past doesn't mean anything. I'm just trying to get the point across. All the people who you look up to are lazy. I promise you. I am lazy. All the people I know are lazy. Alex Hermosi is lazy. Andrew Tate is probably lazy. He smokes all day. All right. You need to understand that it does not take as much work as you think. So if you, right now, if you believe that you are capable of waking up and working all day, you're going to be so successful. Let me go back to what I'm saying. I got sidetracked. Imagine what car you would drive right now if you started 2 years ago. Imagine where you would live right now, wherever you want. You could have your own house. You could be at the top of a New York penthouse if you started 2 years ago. Okay? Imagine what your day-to-day life would be like if you started 2 years ago. And I want you guys to think about this nonstop. If you're anything like me, it's pretty much the only thing you think about is getting rich. It's hard to think about anything else. I want you guys to understand that that is not a coincidence. That's not anything crazy, okay? A lot of people think the same way that you think, but none of them act on it, because we can go back to when I said you are different. People are not alike you. But I said people have the same goals. Some people are just so sure that they will never hit those goals, okay? You need to understand that it is so insanely possible. Okay, guys? I think that's all I got, so I'm going to end you guys on that. I don't think there's anything else I have to say. I hope you guys liked the video. I'm going to be coming out with an episode 3. Don't worry, guys. We're going to be getting into the actual stuff that you need to do. I know you guys are thinking, wait, didn't you cover everything in the first video? Trust me, there is a lot of stuff that I cannot speak about on my TikTok that I'm going to be showing you guys step by step. So, hope you guys liked the video. Take notes right now. Go do 20 push-ups, then go to bed. All right, get some sleep. All right, and get ready for tomorrow. I want you guys to start now. I'm posting the next video in 6 days from now, okay? I want you guys to have made noticeable progress in your life, okay? I promise you. Right now, listen to me. Before you click off the video, if you have acne on your face, if you have some fat, if you start right now, you are going to see noticeable progress by the 6 days when I post this next video, and I'm going to be so proud of you if you actually start. But you guys need to understand that no one starts. I have talked to 3,000 people that have wanted to start making money online. I think I maybe 4 or 5 of them actually followed through with it, okay? I'm not saying this to discourage you guys. I'm doing this to encourage you guys. I'm showing you guys how lazy everyone is. So, no more yapping. I'll end at that. I hope you guys have a good night and stay tuned for the next video. I will see you guys later.